Nice little pavilion there. It's pretty cool. And over here they're building like a lodge, a cabin, something. Stonework, some 6x6 posts in there. Looks like it's going to be a 2-story structure. I got some cool little bathrooms over here. I got flush toilets and running water inside in the parking lot. So you got the blue trailhead over there. You got the red one over here. So I'm going to head back down towards the red. Alright, there's the Don Robinson State Park map. We're at the Sandstone Canyon trailhead right here. And I might go up, see about this white connector. It's about a 4-hour, 3-mile rugged trail here. This one's a little shorter. This LaBarque Hills trail in blue down the road. There's up from the parking lot, there's a little hill that goes up, a little walking trail, and they got bathrooms. They're building a little building up there, and there's a little pavilion with an overlook. So it's kind of nice, but these are the two trails here. Hey everybody. You don't know me, but I look like somebody else. What are we doing today? We're out here at Don Robinson State Park in Missouri. It's basically about 30-40 minutes outside of St. Louis, and go down Route 30 and head down past Byrnes Mill and all that good stuff and come out here. So we're at the Sandstone Canyon Trail, which is blazed in red. There's also the LaBarque Trail on the other side of the complex. It's blazed in blue. This is the 4-mile trail. It takes about 3 hours, has a little interconnect cut through. And LaBarque's got, I think, 2.5 mile or 2.4 mile length, and it's a loop. Just gonna see what I can see. First time being here, and check it out. This is a nicely paved trail here so far. Got a few people out here, just a handful. Looks like there's a little cutoff over here. Well, that little path is for handicapped folks, or handy-capable. So, makes it easier for them to get up this hill, enjoy the rest of the scenic beauty out here. So far, just a wooded area. So the history of this place, from what I understand, is there was an eccentric businessman used to advertise on TV, and I'm kind of wondering if he was the guy that used to have the like Jim's Crack Cream and stuff like that late at night, and he'd always be barking on the commercials at the end about the Byrnes Mill speed traps that the cops would set up. But anywho, whoever he was, he had a bunch of property out here, tried to live amongst nature as much as possible, and whenever he passed away, this kind of got taken over by the Missouri Park System. So there's a lot of rugged topography out here, and I've heard things about this place over the last probably 5-10 years. It's first time being out here, so yeah, it's definitely different than being on the Shawnee Forest side of things. Definitely different than being down in Mark Twain Forest. A little more gentrified so far, but there are some parts that I heard once you get past a certain point here on the trail, it becomes more off-trail and rugged. So we shall see. So we just came off of this part of the trail. A cool little path there. Some wildflowers and a little lookout area. Right up here, got a bunch of red blazes for the red trail. Nice little area to sit. And this paved part continues to go on. Got some signs of daffodils coming up here. Must have been a little homestead around here somewhere. Usually get those around farms. And some more up here along the path. I'm gonna go take a venture out there on that rugged part, see where it leads. Here we go. You can tell how windy the trail gets over here. You got a good elevation change coming down here, lower and lower in altitude, which means it'll be really fun coming back this way, going up and up and up. See the red blazes on the trees every once in a while. See some rock formations down yonder here coming up. Part of the trail goes that way. A sign here. You are here. It's right there. Came in, did this. This can go down through the interconnect, or you can go that way, the long way, or this way, the short way. That's the interconnect one on the tree. So that'll come down there and cut across. When we were back at that little seating area, I went a little further and got up here by the curve and circled back. But we're gonna cut down here and see what's down here, because looks like there's some interesting rock shelves and other things down here. Number one, baby. This is cool. Nice little rock shelf bridge here. That's wild. See a creek bed and other rock shelves over there. But the trail's gonna head up this way. See a few more things. It'll blow me down. And a couple of trees here on this rock shelf, uprooted. So just remember that whenever you got trees on a rock shelf, they do not get deep roots and they will blow over real easily in a windstorm. So if you ever hammock camp, don't ever set up on trees that are on a rock bluff. Now that is cool. Got a built-in gnome home in there. That's pretty cool. Path diverges in the woods here. Peace and peace. Pretty cool. Which way do I want to go back? Alright, so we're there at the top of the white connector 1. And you can either go to the left, real big loop, or to the right, real big loop. So, it just depends which way I want to go. I don't know. Good question. Well, it was a question between long and long, so I went to the left and kind of following down along the creek right now. It's pretty down here. Pretty. Stop. Area has been damaged by people traveling where they shouldn't. Now the area to recover. So trail goes on that way. Looked like that might have been a non-official trail. Nice little canyon over here. Take a chance. Yes, indeed. It's pretty cool out there. Little canyon. And you got that trail over there. Goes on around. It's neat. Cool. Cool features out in this part. The woods. Well, getting a little higher up in elevation, away from the little canyon valley there, and winds are picking up. So today it's like 50 degrees out, a bit of wind. It's supposed to be like Stormageddon tomorrow again. But yeah, as like you start hiking, you get sweaty and you're going down the bottom, you gotta take the coat off. Come up here, wind hits you, start getting cool again. So layer, 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 right? That's how you get through it. Now there's a widowmaker. Barely holding on that rotten wood up there. A cool little gnome cave up here. Some nice bluffage, man. Got the creek right here. So I'm going to detour slightly here. I see a cool little bushcraft teepee structure. See if Sasquatch is home. There we go, man. Cool structure. Kind of wild. Had a big old concrete wall there. That trail might go up the hill. Peace to you. All this. Leg day. More leg day. Back in the woods. In the backwoods hood. So we're going uphill by the top of the left loop of the trail, and there was a little detour down there that wasn't marked, but it was well worn. It's not on the official trail map, so stay to the left, follow the red blazes, you'll be fine. We have to go up this hill. All right, laundry here. It's got that going that way, which might have been that other trail thing I saw earlier. And there's this to the left, which I'm assuming is where I need to go. Gotta pull up all trails, see what it says. Yeah, so if I go that way, I'm pointing the proper way. If I went to the right, I'd be going back down. So looks like a whole trail there, and this is the way back. Still got a little ways to climb up the hill up ahead. Woohoo! Turn into solid pavement. Got a little rest pavilion there. Along the rest of the way. Stop here for a moment. Take a little water break. Well, I'm gonna do a little liquid IV here, tropical punch. So, see how this will be. Pour part of that in there. It's only got about half a bottle. Don't want to make it overly strong. Fruity, kind of like me. Ah, this is beautiful so far. So if I didn't do that interconnect, I could have done the other half, which I probably save for whenever my better half comes with me. According to the map, I'm guessing we're here where that shelter icon is. Go down a little bit further, we'll hit that T in the woods again, and then make our way back up and get in here. Yeah, we'll see. I'm trying to remember up here where this all became, I guess this was the red that became rugged, and this was still the paved part. So this is the paved part here and down into this. So, and I guess that little stretch there, if I remember, was the rocky part, and then we hit the interconnect there. So yeah, so that's basically right there where we are. Like I say, that's all rustic and this is all paved. Well, it's definitely breezy out here, that's for sure. But It's a lot nicer now that I'm back on pavement. I have an idea that the end is nigh. Oh. But yeah, it's pretty out here. I like the bluffs. I like the little canyons. This is kind of neat. Burnt out sections of the log here. Looks almost like a chair. Neat little seed pods there. Let's see the first pavilion up there in the distance, and a new hiker coming this way. Jeff County Mindfulness Trail. So we got some little QR codes there if you want more information. And we got the trailhead sign up here, and yeah, made it back. Well, everybody, if you like what you've seen, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, all that good stuff if you want. If not, don't hurt my feelings, just don't stalk me. Or my brother. Anywho, I'm gonna go explore around a little bit, and I'm gonna go get me a spare hard drive for my editor. So, as always, thanks for watching. Catch you again later.